Hello best friend, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a really good day. Best friend, this video is very different. I felt the need to do this video because I'm gonna do this video half in Spanish, half in English. The Spanish portion will be in the end part of the video, so stay tuned for that if you want to listen to me speak Spanish. Last night, best friend, something happened that I just find to be so incredibly sad. So, so incredibly misrepresenting of my country. Now, if you guys know, I was born in Miami, but my whole family is Colombian, and Colombia, you guys know, my family lives there, my mom lives there. Colombia for me is such a special place. I feel so, well, I don't know if I feel so welcomed. I feel like there's a lot of people that need to have more acceptance in gay, in sexuality of people. I feel like there's a lot of ignorance still, but for the most part, I love Colombia. And Colombia has such a bad reputation already with the media just putting out, all the horrible, violent things that may happen, or the narcs and the same narrative over and over and over again. A lot of people who haven't gone to Colombia think that Colombia is some kind of jungle that, that doesn't have buildings and is just like incredibly dangerous. And that's not the reality of it. Colombia is actually very beautiful. It is full of love and light and color, and the people are just honestly magical, I promise you, for the most part. Now, what happened last night was a very horrible display of action. It was a horrible display of, and a horrible misrepresentation of the people in Colombia. And I'm ashamed, horribly ashamed. I hate to see them acting like animals over a football game. It is disgusting. I've seen so many people talk about Colombia in the past 24 hours and being so judgmental and shocked and just insulting Colombians and Colombia as a whole. I just wanted to make this video because I don't want these low people, low vibrational animals to represent the beautiful country of Colombia. Colombia is a country of so much color, light, the music, the food, the energy, the vibrant souls of the people. It is hard-working people 24/7 in Colombia. The people are very welcoming. Of course, like any other country, there is dangerous parts, but
Colombia has been extremely dangerous for me so far. Since I'm traveling alone with all my camera gear, it's been especially difficult. You hear a lot about Colombia on the news, and after traveling here for almost 3 weeks now, I can safely say that every single place I've gone has been so beautiful and so much fun that it's been dangerous for me because it's hard to leave such amazing places. I really haven't wanted to leave Colombia. It's especially dangerous for me because I love taking photos. People have been so amazing where I've been so far. In general, I think travel, especially in Colombia, is much safer than people think. Just not for me.
I promise you that Colombia is a place where you will not regret going. I understand, once again, that there's a lot of people who are terrified of the idea of going to Colombia because of the news, but I would just ask you to please give it a chance. Last night's representation in the soccer game in Copa America, people pushing, fighting, breaking the law, sneaking in, throwing things, stealing, I just feel that we left a really bad image worldwide. This is making international news. It is making the rounds worldwide. And I just thought it was important for me to just remind you that this does not represent the country, that these hooligans do not represent Colombia. And I'm seeing a lot of non-Colombian people talk, who've never been to Colombia, talk really bad about Colombia and really bad about the people. And I'm just not gonna have that either. I'm not gonna have people who've never been to Colombia or who've never even, know anything about the culture to bring the country down because of these people's behavior. So that's what we're not gonna do. I don't want anybody to think that this represents the country. We have a lot to learn in Colombia, especially, being gay. I think there's a lot of learning and educating still to be had. But for the most part, Colombia is very magical. As soon as you step out of the airport, in whichever city you land, there is a lot of magic. And there's a lot of soul and a lot of happiness. The Colombian people, doesn't matter their financial situations, for the most part, you always see them with a smile on their face. And like I said, there's so many hardworking people who would never do this. So this behavior does not represent Colombia. And I just wanted to do this video because it breaks my heart to see so many people trash Colombia right now. I don't blame you. What you've seen is disgusting, but it does not represent the country as a whole. So that's what I had to say. This is the Spanish version of this. I love you all, and that's all I gotta say. Yo no sé exactamente qué es lo que pasó ayer. No sé qué pepa se les estalló. No sé, no entendí. El comportamiento y la falta de clase y educación fue a otro nivel. Yo quiero hacer este video porque yo he visto toda la mañana videos de colombianos mismos diciendo lo avergonzados y lo triste que es ver a su gente comportarse así en Copa América anoche en el partido. Yo nací en Miami, toda mi familia es colombiana, y cuando a mí me dicen de dónde eres, yo digo Colombia. Yo soy muy orgulloso de Colombia, yo amo Colombia con todo mi corazón. Yo acabo de pasar todo un mes en Colombia. Colombia representa para mí familia, música, colores, cultura, comida. O sea, es mi corazón entero. Lo que yo vi anoche y todo hoy, y la manera que todo el mundo está hablando de Colombia y literalmente juzgando todo un país por esta gente, es totalmente triste. Yo quiero hacer algo diferente y yo solamente les pido a todos ustedes que no juzguen todo un país, que no piensen que así se comporta todo el mundo allá, que no crean que así es la vida en Colombia. Obviamente hay gente así, ñera, que creen que está bien meterse así y no seguir las reglas y comportarse como animales. O sea, literal eran animales. No quiero que ustedes piensen que así es el resto del país. No quiero que juzguen a Colombia. A toda la gente que no es de Colombia y está hablando mal de Colombia, les pido por favor que, bueno, primero que todo, yo no voy a soportar que hablen mal de todo Colombia, solo por esta gentuza de anoche, ¿ok? Yo no quiero y no puedo permitir que juzguen todo un país que es lleno de amor, de cultura, de familia, de gente buena, gente trabajadora, gente que ama su país, que ama a Dios, que ama a su cultura, ¿sí me entienden? No quiero que por favor juzguen todo un país por el comportamiento de anoche. A mí me avergüenza muchísimo por un partido, o sea, por un partido están arrestados, colándose, rompiendo reglas, peleando, o sea, una barbaridad espantosa. simplemente quería hacer este video porque veo mucho colombiano hacer videos así de lo desolucionados que están de su país, pero simplemente quería acordarles y quería decirles, por favor, que no juzguen todo un país y que sepan que Colombia es un país de mucho amor, de gente buena, gente trabajadora, y esto no representa Colombia. Solo quería hacer ese video, y a la gente anoche que se comportaron como animales, espero y le pido a Dios que los arresten porque ustedes son un par de desgraciados, ¿ok? Y no se le olviden que Betty la Fea 2 sale este viernes. Ok, chao.